Uzbekistan. What comes to mind when you hear the name Uzbekistan? A country that is an interesting mixture of Islam, Soviet brutalism, trading paradise for thousands of years thanks to the Silk Road, or that is just cheap.
Cheapest country in the world.
Cheapest country in the world.
World's cheapest country
in the world.
Cheapest country in the world.
One of the most affordable countries.
The cheapest country in the world.
country in the
One of
world.
the cheapest countries.
Very cheap.
Very cheap.
So cheap.
Although if you ask me what influenced me to come here before many other countries, the answer, partially at least, will be those guys above. They've done a brilliant job showing you how amazing the markets, the buildings, and the prices. Although, talking of prices, for a guy like me coming from a country like Hungary, would be hard to fake those intense reactions that these guys naturally have. Because even though cheaper here, prices will obviously show much more drastic differences compared to the US or England than to my home country. So given you have plenty of options to discover how cheap it is in fantastic videos, I thought my approach of showing you Uzbekistan will be the complete opposite. Today I'm intending to show it to you by setting myself up on a challenge. Finding the most expensive item that is being sold here down in the city center, which we could consider the descendant or the remnants of a Silk Road city. Concept is very simple, just try to find the most expensive item that is being sold here. But first and foremost, in order to succeed with this challenge, we'll have to understand the market itself, because it's important to know what is being sold here in order to find the most expensive of them. So obviously you have the usual stuff, clothing, jewelry, and rugs, a lot of rugs, which I'm guessing is gonna be a crucial part of our little discovery here. Rugs are usually expensive, especially if made by hand. For example, this little shop over here sells all those rugs. Then knives, I noticed knives are a big part of culture here, or craftsmanship here. I think the best place to check what we can buy is by going to the market, because these vendors are selling their goods on the street here. But let's go to the market where a lot of good stuff is actually being sold. Alright, so I just saw this carpet store on the side of the street and it looks very promising. So let's go in. I'm trying to find the most expensive item on the whole market. Do you think you have it? If
These carpets, also handmade carpets, we have silk carpet, wool carpet. Most expensive one, this one for example.
this one.
Yes.
So this carpet, you would say that this is your
$30,000.
$30,000. Wow. It cannot be that I just found the winner first chance. Do you think there's anything else that would be more expensive on this whole market than this one? This is $30,000. Wow.
You found it, yes.
I just found it.
I have what?
What would you say the most expensive item that you've ever sold is?
I don't know.
You don't remember? You must remember the most expensive, the most amount of money someone paid in one shopping.
I don't know. We have a lot of customers.
All right. Well, then thank you very much for letting me see and understand. I will try to find something even more expensive if possible,
How
but
much you looking for example expensive?
I'm not trying to buy it.
No, I
but
know,
I'm,
I
but I'm just trying to understand what is the most expensive thing being sold here
For the
and
souvenirs, for the choice?
for all these little shops down here. So like the knives, the rugs, the
If
carpets,
you
the
can go
clothes.
one place, I recommend you for the expensive choice. You
Okay.
can go. Minaret Kalan, we have near the Minaret Kalan, we have the big carpet shop like this, double, triple, bigger. You found it here for expensive, very expensive choice.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're
Thank you.
welcome.
Could it already be that I found the most expensive rug that is being sold here or not? Let's find out by going to the other shop, because I'm really curious how big is that and what they are selling there, because this guy said that they must have a lot of very expensive material there, and I'm eager to see it. Well, maybe it wasn't my best idea to start off with a carpet shop. So that kind of spoils us, I guess. It is a very expensive market, the corporate market itself, all over the world. So maybe we should take 2 steps back and go back to smaller things, less expensive things, just to know which shop sells knives, for example, for incredible prices. Wow, beautiful. You speak English? Is it okay if I film? I'm making a documentary and I'm searching for the most expensive item in the city. What is the most expensive thing you sell here? That one. This down here. Ah, okay, these ones, okay. And how much are they selling for?
$600.
$600 for one knife. And then these swords are less expensive.
This is 750.
750 the swords. Beautiful, beautiful work actually. Sorry, in the meantime, you make all those, I mean, it's being made here, all those the Damascus knives as well?
No, this Damascus that you make is home.
At
Home.
home.
Big, one.
Ah, okay, so much bigger factory.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes a lot of. How long does it take to make a knife like that?
1 week.
1 week.
Yeah.
Wow. A lot of work then. Do you sell a lot of those? Yeah, people come here and buy it. Awesome. Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye. Well, then it becomes very obvious that by making knives, you don't make the amount of money that by selling rugs. So my next idea is to discover a jewelry store. Walaikum salam. Sorry, sir. Is it okay if I film?
Yes.
Did you
Expensive.
The most expensive. Yeah.
Expensive. I have traditional design necklace. This one, $1,200.
$1,200. Wow.
I have this corona.
Wow.
This $1,800 and
Wow.
$2,300.
$2,300. That's a necklace, right?
Necklace.
Wow. It is
I have
beautiful.
necklace. This also $55.
Yeah.
And this $220 stones necklace.
I
This is
understand.
original design.
Yeah. So you would say that, for example, that necklace over there would be the most expensive item of your store?
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for showing me all this. You mind if I take a few videos of it?
Yeah.
Uzbekistan, YouTube, for me problem, da?
Ah, okay.
Okay.
So I shouldn't put it on YouTube.
Yes.
I go back home. I don't put it on
Yes,
YouTube.
yes.
Okay, perfect. Okay. Then I'm just gonna explain it to these guys that this local gentleman just invited me home for a little something. So now I'm sitting in their house, wondering what's gonna happen. So that's a little break of the whole story, but it shows you brilliantly how this country works. You just get invited and then you just get into the house of someone. So this is Suzani, and it's made by your daughter. Wow, it's beautiful. It's very nice. It's
You interesting? Good price.
I don't have a house yet, so I don't know where would I put it.
For president.
For present.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, that's how it looks.
This small bag.
And then this is like a little small bag, you say.
Magnet.
And magnets, but this is not made by you.
Kabet.
These ones are Chinese or something.
Yes.
Yeah, these ones are
Yes.
usual Chinese magnets.
Yes.
Good. Well, thank you very much. No, I'm not a big souvenir guy because I usually travel longer term. So Well, that was one very interesting interaction. Guy invites me into his house and just I don't know, trying to convince me to eat food there for like 10 euros, which is kind of a ridiculous price. So if you're looking for overpriced things here or expensive things, then that's one on the list. And he's like, yeah, my wife is cooking it and it's very good and it comes with fruits and stuff like that. And I was like, I'm not sure, I'm not really hungry. I am, but then I was just like, okay, but well, then I'm just gonna pass on it, right? Good thing here in Uzbekistan, at least, that if you ever entered a house in Istanbul, for example, like that, you would never leave without having to pay, at least for entering the house, or some made up bullshit idea or reason. Here at least they are very polite and they are like, okay, if you don't want to pay, if you don't want to stay, you're just good to go. I don't know, the guy had this weird-ish vibe, but yeah, all in all, just like an interesting experience of the culture over here, that like some people are just like going out on the street and inviting strangers back to their houses to make a little money, which is a very interesting concept, but I get it, I guess I get it. And now back to our main purpose. In the meantime, this square is the center of tourism over here, so you have the usual gadgets that everyone plays with, and then people taking photos, and the buildings themselves are incredibly nice and beautiful, and you totally get it why Uzbekistan is starting to attract more and more tourism. But we have a mission. Next up we have this boutique just across the street. Let's see if they have something interesting to tell me. Hello guys, is it okay if I film?
For film, yes.
Yeah. I'm looking for the most expensive item in the city that is being sold. Do you have something very expensive that you're selling?
We have the Rome that costs about $8,500. $8,500.
Wow. Do you have it somewhere out, or like?
Yes.
Could I see it?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. That sounds amazing. That's a lot of money.
100 million.
100 million is back. So this is handmade.
Yes, all by tie. So this is Iraqi style.
Mm-hmm.
And the process of making chakma like this, the women were sitting and just sew it all ties by hand.
One by one.
Yes.
Wow, beautiful piece. Have you been working here a long time?
Yeah, about 4 months.
4 months. Have you, in these 4 months, have you sold anything crazy like this, like a lot of money?
$3,000.
$3,000.
This was ring with diamond and emerald.
Well, that must be a good day in the shop. Wow. Well, then good luck with this. I hope it finds a very grateful owner. One day. It is really a beautiful piece. Well, one day maybe I come back when I'm super rich and I buy one of these. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. Now, being completely honest, I get it. Handmade and quality material, and it's a very special thing to get it from Uzbekistan. But man, $8,000. Can you just like gasp the fact, like $8,000 for one piece? Like I get it. Like a lot of designer brands and Gucci sells their stupid stuff for insane amount of money, but like $8,000. That is mind-boggling for me. Next up on the list we have Bukhara jewelry. handmade for YouTube, and I was wondering if I'm looking for the most expensive item being sold in the city. Do you have something very expensive?
Very expensive what? Jewelry?
Jewelry or anything that you would consider to be very, very
What? This
expensive.
is I'm making.
This one, you're making this one right now.
Yes, this is I am translating.
I'm Master Julia, just finished. This ring here is natural turquoise.
Ah, beautiful. Yeah. And how much this will be when you sell it?
This is $215.
$215.
Yes.
Would you say this is going to be the most expensive piece in this shop, or do you have any?
Yes. This is 150 years old. This is antique gold.
Wow. So the price for that would
$1,500,000. $50,000.
$50,000.
Yes.
Wait, did I just get that's like 50000?
Yes.
$50,000.
15.
$15,000. Okay, so that's $15,000. Wow, well, that is a lot of money. It is a beautiful piece.
Filigrane, natural stone.
Wow.
It's a ruble. Natural stone.
Ah, it's a Reuben.
Yeah.
Ah, I get it.
This
Wow.
emerald.
$15,000. Thank you very much for showing me around, and
You're welcome.
Thank you. Bye bye. Now that is something. $15,000 for a necklace. That is something that we can consider to be quite pricey. I totally get it. 150 years. That's a long time, and it's made out of gold and rubines and all that. So I understand finally finding something very precious. Still not as expensive as the carpets. While we are going from shop to shop and I'm trying to find a new place to check out the carpets, if we find anything more expensive, I have to tell you that here in Bukhara and in Samarkand and nearly everywhere where there's like a little touristic center, you feel so safe as a tourist. Like, you cannot be scammed, you cannot be hurt. There is so many policemen on the streets written tourist police, so that you feel comfortable and safe. That is crazy. Like, I'm telling you, it's the safest place to be a tourist. It's incredible. So that's super nice actually. Still not the shop that the guy was telling me about, but let's go inside, maybe find something here. These carpets on their own look already beautiful and wonderful, but they are stored outside, so let's see if we can find something inside.
Not in our store, because our store is not so big.
Okay.
But I can recommend you from the right side. If you go 100 meters, there you can see like 2 floors building, which is called Bukhara Handmade Carpets.
Okay.
Carpets.
Down
There,
to
from the right side, you will see. And there they have a huge store, and they have a real records selling.
Okay,
Most
that sounds
expensive
good.
items, okay?
That sounds good. Just for the record of it, this, for example, here, because this is beautiful, like very quality looking carpet. How much this would be, for example?
This one is only $12,000.
12,000, only 12,000.
But
I
there
wish.
you can see for 120,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
10 times more. There
Wow.
you can see, because I'm recommending you to see that
Okay.
store,
Okay. Well, thank you very much for your recommendation. Bye bye. Did you just say $120,000 for a carpet? That is something mind blowing for me. I cannot believe I just heard those numbers. Like, the guy just casually says, "Oh, this is just $12,000. The carpet hanging on the wall." I mean, no, like that's gonna be crazy then. So 100 meters, he said. I hope I'm going the right way, but let's find out. I indeed was going the right way, so let's enter this mysterious building with the very shiny doors and find out if we can find something very, very expensive. I'm making a little documentary about the most expensive item being sold in Bukhara.
$250,000.
Excuse me. $250,000, you said?
Yes.
4 girls
Jesus.
worked 4.5 years.
4.5 years. 4 ghosts.
You're from Holland or Germany?
No, I'm from Hungary.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're good, you're good, you're good. Wow. $250,000. Well, I might go over and have a look at it.
Yes, please.
Thank you.
Have you seen inside how they read?
Not yet actually. Okay, then I'm gonna check that out as well. Well, super nice of her recommending me to check out how they make it, and I'm definitely gonna do that. But did you just hear $250,000? Did you also hear that she was assuming that I was German? Whatever, never mind. Look at this carpet, man. Look at this carpet. These people are so incredibly nice. I mean, they just realized that I'm doing this little documentary, and they were like, "Oh, come in here." They turned on the lights, and like now I'm in this showroom on my own, alone, and it's just breathtaking. Like the art here, the amount of hours and years that have been put into these rugs and carpets, it's incredible. Like the details on these, I cannot even like just look at these. Okay, well then, Sabina, thank you so much for sitting down with me. I'm fascinated by the shop and everything that I see. It's just one of the most beautiful things
Thank you.
ever. How do you get into something like this? Like, how did you get here?
So everything you see here is made by hand, naturally dyed with tribal traditional patterns. We have sheep wool, camel wool, goat's wool carpets, and silk. And in general, prices they start from $100 and they go up to 250,000 US dollars for a carpet. And in this business, well, I'm the 5th generation for carpet weaving.
So you're responsible for both the selling and the production as well.
Yes.
What would you say if a little place for marketing? What would you say? Who should come here to visit your shop in general?
I mean, people who would like to come to Bukhara, I think they should enter to this place because Bukhara is very famous in the world with the carpets of Bukhara.
Do you sell any artificial or like machine-made carpets, or everything?
Everything you see here is made by hand.
That is wonderful.
Yes.
that is very good news. So like, if everyone who's watching and considering that they should come and buy carpets, they can be sure that whatever they buy here is quality.
Yes, exactly. Carpets like this in Bukhara, they used to buy, weave, and they still do as an investment. It's something that would pass from generations to generations.
So I would suppose it's kind of like gold. Yeah, I get it.
In auctions, old used antique carpets, they're much more valuable than the new ones just because they're used.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, and 85% money you pay for a handmade carpet in the world is labor.
That also makes a lot of sense. We're talking about this $250,000 carpet that is just hanging over there on the wall. Have you sold a carpet for this amount of money?
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
So not one?
No.
Wow. Who buys a carpet like that?
Not everyone, but people from all over the world. There is not a special country. I mean,
Is it people
who interest more for art?
So more for art. So they hang it on the wall as well?
No, that's for the floor actually.
They
As
put
much
it
as
on
you
the floor.
walk on it, it gets better, beautiful, durable, much more valuable.
So people just casually come in here and they decide to buy a carpet.
99.9% of our customers would not have any idea to buy a carpet here. But they see they're in Bukhara.
So usually the whatever you sell, you usually sell in person, not online.
We do have wholesales, people who buys and resells, but we don't sell them online.
You don't sell it online?
No.
So you ship it to other countries and you have like people who sell it there?
Yeah, but also people who could come here, buy here, and we could send it to them.
Last question to conclude my video and to wrap it up. Can we confidently say that I found the most expensive item that is being sold here in the center of Bukhara?
Yes,
Okay.
you could.
That's awesome. So that's a wrap for this video. Thank you so much.
You're
Thank you.
welcome. My pleasure.
Well, and with that we can confidently conclude that we accomplished our goal and found the most expensive item of them all. It was a fun challenge. It was a fun thing to do. It is always incredible to meet successful people who are doing exceptional in their field and that are actually making customers happy. Because here you don't buy cheap shit. Here you don't buy the fake quality. Here you buy real quality, not from China, not from a machine. You buy it as you saw it. They make it by hand and it's wonderful. So thank you so much, Sabina, for letting me know all these kind of things and for letting me visit your shop and have this insane happiness now emerging within me because it just makes me happy a lot that people are actually making good decisions, good businesses, and produce quality for other people, which is wonderful on its own. That was me with my little documentary of trying to find the most expensive item in the old city of Bukhara, and I am going to see you in the next video. Until that, take care of yourself, comment your thoughts, share this video with your friends, and I will see you.
Yaşlı kızlar taşlar gidedir